Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to MotoGP 18, and welcome to round 8. Man, I really need to check this stuff before I start. Round 8, round 9, from Assen. You say Assen, you say Assen. From Holland, from the Netherlands. So we're picking it up. This is lap 9 of 12, and holy smokes, we are actually off the front. Well, we're not really off the front, we're in P1. We're in P1, but you know, baby steps, yo. So, where to begin, man? It rained in practice. FP1, FP2, FP3, it rained. So it was raining when I did my setup. It was raining when I did my development tests. I got them. They back the expectations way down when it's raining. So, I mean, you get them, but you know what I'm saying? You get them, but you don't really get them. But I got them. I got the development points. And qualifying, it was tricky. I ended up using the full 45 minutes. Normally what I do is I go out and turn a lap in the first couple minutes, see where I land, then go back to the pit, accelerate time till there's 10 to 15 minutes left, and if anybody's in front of me, I go out and take a crack at it. And this time I put a lap up, I went back in the pit, and like a minute later, I was in about P15. So I went back out, kind of clawed my way back to the top, went back to the pit, accelerated time again, and got bumped back to like P12. So went back out again. And I was a little bit concerned that with all the wet laps that I put in, and this is lap 10 of 12, with all the wet laps that I put in, I was a little bit concerned that I wasn't really learning the track, and that as we were qualifying on, it was a drying track. It still had moisture on it, but it was no longer raining. And I was concerned that all the practice laps and the development laps that I put in on a wet track really weren't applying, and that as my qualifying times were getting better, it was because I was actually learning the dry track turning my qualifying laps. Probably not the best way to prepare for a race. So I eventually got to P2, and for once, I held my position on the first lap. End of the first lap, I was still P2. The pain train started to spread out a little bit, and just ran laps. Got out in front, I want to say about lap 6, lap 5, lap 6, and actually started riding conservatively and trying to save the tires. So you can see the pain train it's back there. It's a little bit spread out. It's not as bunched up as it normally is, but it's back there, man. It's lurking, and I'm turning laps within about 2/10. Oh. I'm turning laps within about 2/10. We got problems. And it was working, you know, 2/10 of each other, my laps were. And it was working. But now this is lap 10, and I'm just getting, they're all over me, man. I'm just getting attacked. I don't know if that's me slowing down. I don't know if that's the AI cranking up, but we just dropped from P1 to P3. So this is lap 11 of 12, and we got our work cut out for us. Back to P1. We got new brakes. You remember when we did our development after the race last week, we got new brakes, and man, grabbing a handful of brakes is like hitting a wall. It's fantastic. And we're using them. We're really using them. Now, I know sliding the bike around like I do tears the tires up. I try to set up to minimize that. There is kind of an option. When you go to auto setup, you can do some things to maximize tire wear, obviously at the cost of grip, but there's some things you can do, and I do some of them. You know, I don't want to trade away too much acceleration, but I do some of them. And I feel like that's helping, but I don't know what those new brakes are doing to the tires, right? Everything has an upside and a downside, and you get that massive brake effect. It is going to take a toll on your tires. So, but we're holding them off. We're holding them off at the end of lap 11. Oh, man. I want to say turn 15. It's this big, weird sort of sweeping, braking, oblique left turn. And then that leads into the little kink down at the end, the little chicane onto the front straight. Right there, I get eaten up every time. But then, heading into this last complex, I seem to do okay. And then the little the little bloop. So, right. Final lap. And I look at them back there, man. Look at them just lurking. Lurking, man. They're after me. But I think I got it. As long as I don't have a bobble, I think I got it. Man. Every week I like this sim more and more. I really do. And I'm on the fence about whether or not we want to go to MotoGP or stay in Moto2 with a heavily tuned bike. Because we're putting a lot of time and effort into tuning. But I know if we went to MotoGP, we would do exactly the same thing. We would do the Devo programs and try to win races and try to get the development points and tune that bike. So, I don't know. Let's say this. If we get an offer from Aprilia, there was that bobble I didn't need. Oh, look at him, man. If we get an offer from Aprilia, maybe I'll take it. But I don't want to do any of the big three. And Ducati, I don't know. Oh. Drop to P2. Drop to P3. We're getting eaten alive, man. Last few turns of the final lap. Are you kidding? P4. What the hell just happened? It's okay. We're not giving up. We ain't giving up. Back to third. That's that bogey turn for me. But then this next complex, I can always do some good things. Oh, tried to. Oh, but a little bit wide. Drag race for third. Get off me. Get off me. Oh, and there it is. Okay, let me hop out of here before it jumps. P3. Less than a second. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, there goes my voice. Hang on. Right. Let's see what happened in the points. Oliveira, was it Baldassari? Well, let's just hit the button and see. So it is Baldassari that's in front. Oh, man, we dropped a position. So we are... Yeah, I don't think we can get the championship this year. I just don't. I feel like we would have had to win this race and a couple others to have any chance at all. And well, let's take a look. So we're still doing good. We're about to bump up to first rider. There's no possibility of us being fired. We just hit all of our objectives. So we're doing okay. We're doing all right. But I don't think we can win this championship this year. Hey. Come here. You. Fantastic. Go talk to the team. Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it. All your hard work. They don't do a podium cutscene with the champagne and everything. I don't know why they don't. Right. Give me some Devo points. Give me some Devo points. 14,000. We're not going to be able to do a ton. Brakes are hitting super hard right now. I guess we'll go to frame and just keep, try to keep everything even as we work our way up. Stiffness. I like stiffness. Yep, and I was curious about that. So every time you select something, I feel like it pulls away one of the total long-term options. So it's like the more things you get, the less things there are to choose from in the future. I suspected that. But now I've confirmed it. Okay, cool. There you go. That's it, folks. Thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Man, I think I bumped my head. Let me start again. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out the Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of MotoGP 18. We'll see you next time. Take care now.